Good morning, good morning! Ice out! Thank you, good morning everybody. My name's Desmond Surrett. I'm with Community Change Action. I am proud to be here with our friends from Minnesota who are setting an example of what courage looks like in our times, of what it means to resist, of what it means to be a good neighbor. A little over a month ago, the Trump administration unleashed an attack on Minneapolis in a racist attempt to scapegoat black Somali women. Families have been torn apart. People abducted. People hiding in their homes. Schools and businesses are at a standstill. Military-style operations at childcare centers. I can't believe I'm saying that. Federal agents tear-gassing students. People shot in the streets. And no one has been held accountable. I repeat, no one has been held accountable. And somehow, in the halls just behind us, there is a debate occurring about whether we should continue to fund this violent, lawless, terrorizing force to the tune of billions of dollars. For anyone with a heart or a moral compass, there should be no debate. But here we are. So our friends from Minnesota, the heroes that they are, traveled across the country to here in D.C. to send a message to our representatives. ICE out of Minnesota. ICE out. ICE out of everywhere. ICE out. Not one more dollar for ICE. And I want everyone here to know that Minnesota is not alone. What Trump is doing is deeply unpopular. From Minneapolis to Los Angeles to Maine, families and neighbors are standing up and bravely confronting these violent attacks by ICE, putting their bodies on the line, opening their doors, sharing groceries and medicine, closing their wallets to businesses that support ICE. The least our representatives could do is confront this administration, use the power of the purse, and cut off the flow of funds to ICE and CBP. And while our families are stretching the dollar in order to survive this affordability crisis, the Trump administration has robbed our kids and families of the money they need to survive. They took away our Medicaid. They took away our food stamps. And they used it to fund this terror campaign. But as you can see behind me, our movement is stronger than their cruelty. I said our movement is stronger than their cruelty. The folks you'll hear from today are evidence of that. They organized a general strike. They built community power. And they spearheaded a movement of neighbors stronger than corporate greed or a petty wannabe dictator. So it's time for our representatives to take their lead and abolish ICE. With that, I'm going to pass it to our leader, Rachel Dion Thunder, Vice President of the Indigenous Protector Network. Give her a hand.
Tanse, Gananaskamotan, Nananaskamotan, Absis, Nanahiwak, Absis Rachel Dion Thunder. I just said hello and thank you. Thank you to everybody that is watching, listening, and resisting what is happening across these lands. I'm the Vice President of the Indigenous Protector Movement. I'm also a second-generation American Indian movement. I come here speaking for our relatives in Minneapolis and across all Indigenous lands to acknowledge where we are and that as Native people, as Indigenous people, we have existed long before the United States government ever existed.
That's right.
What is now known as Minneapolis and Minnesota is the unceded, stolen land of the Dakota people. And even now, where ICE and the federal government have based their operations at the Whipple building is at the site of the historic Fort Snelling, which was a site of genocide forced removal, imprisonment, and a concentration camp. This history is not just in the past, it is repeating now. And what is happening is not new for Indigenous people or Native people. The criminalization, surveillance, and detention has been going on since the beginning of colonization over 530 years ago. Even today, Native and tribal citizens are actively being detained by ICE, and this fact should alarm everyone. As Indigenous people, migration is our right. Indigenous people moved freely long before these borders were enforced. These borders were imposed over us. These borders crossed us. We did not cross these borders. And no federal agency gets to decide the sovereignty of who belongs on Indigenous lands. Native communities across the country, what we call Turtle Island, and the Native community in Minneapolis has stayed activated because we have always been activated. We are not new to standing up against the federal government. Even today, there's organizations that are helping with mutual aid, community safety, collective care, and we protect each other because history taught us that we had to. I can speak even from my own legal observer work in Minneapolis of being threatened several times by ICE agents that they would arrest me, that they would break my windows if I continued to record them legally on my phone. I want to name what is happening. The presence of ICE is a violent federal occupation on stolen land. This is not about public safety. These are militarized ICE operations that are terrorizing our families, traumatizing our children, targeting our elders, and harming legal observers. ICE is not enforcing law and order in our communities. It is enforcing fear on stolen land. I want to be clear that fear is a tactic used by authoritarian regimes to exert power. The true power lies with the people. And it is that power in Minneapolis and across Minnesota that is putting an end to this, that we are winning on our streets, and now we need our electeds to back that up here in Washington, D.C. Our demands are simple and they're non-negotiable. We immediately want ICE out of all of our communities. We want ICE out of all Indigenous lands across Turtle Island, across the United States, to immediately end the occupation and to end the violence. As Native people, we have historically been painted first as savages, then as radicals, and now, along with my other fellow Minnesotans, as domestic terrorists. And I want to be clear that they're the violent ones. They are the ones that have stolen our children. They are the ones that have attacked our communities. They are the ones that are armed with deadly weapons. They are the ones that have murdered our neighbors. And they are the ones that continue to destroy the earth. This is our commitment. We will continue to organize. We will continue to resist. We will continue to pray. And we will continue to remember who we are. So in that remembrance, before I close, I want to honor the relatives who have been killed by ICE and who have died in ICE custody just this year in 2026. Parity Law died while in ICE custody in Pennsylvania. Keith Porter, fatally shot during a federal law enforcement operation in Denver, Colorado. Herbert Sanchez Dominguez died while detained by ICE in Georgia. Victor Manuel Diaz died in ICE detention in Texas. Luis Beltran Yanez Cruz died after being held in an ICE facility in California. Luis Gustavo Nunez Caceres died while detained by ICE in Texas. Gerardo Lunes Campos died while in ICE custody in the United States. Alex Preddy, publicly executed by federal immigration agents in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And Renee Nicole Good, fatally shot by an ICE officer in Minneapolis, Minnesota. At this time, I want to take a moment of silence. We lift their names, we lift up their families, and we carry them with every step that we take on our streets, with every patrol, with every mutual aid delivery, and with every conversation that we are going to have today with these electeds here in Washington, D.C. In closing, I want to say that land back is not symbolic. ICE out is not a slogan. These are survival demands. These are sovereignty demands. And these are responsibilities to future generations. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank my fellow Minnesotans for traveling all the way here. And at this time, I'm going to hand it over to the next speaker, Amanda, my comrade, to introduce herself. Thank you.
Hello, and thank you for being here today. My name is Amanda. I am very loud. And I am the director of a child care center in Minnesota. On Tuesday this week, 4 ICE vehicles followed a car into the parking lot of our child care center. Our center went into its 4th ICE lockdown of this year. All of these because ICE agents were on or near our child care center. Every time it leaves me, our teachers, staff, and families scared and angry. In over 30 years as a child care professional, I have never had a lockdown until 3,000 ICE agents descended on Minnesota in January. And the truth is, other child care centers have experienced much worse. They have had ICE agents take teachers and parents from their buildings. They have had multiple families abducted by ICE, and they have been hounded and harassed daily. So this all began with the administration attacking and trying to undermine faith in Minnesota child care with a racist disinformation campaign targeting our Minnesota Somali child care providers. The administration froze child care funds and unleashed ICE to terrorize our communities. It was nothing more than a political ploy to sow hate and fear. But Minnesotans surprised them. We stood up and protected our neighbors and spread love and kindness. In the best of times, working in child care is both challenging and extremely rewarding as we help children learn and grow. And unfortunately, these have not been the best of times. Child care workers like me throughout Minnesota have added new responsibilities to our already hectic days as we try to find ways to keep our children, families, and staff fed, housed, and safe. It's exhausting. It breaks my heart that anyone is afraid to leave their home out of fear they will not return at the hands of our U.S. government. And the damage caused by ICE in our communities will take a long time to heal and repair. Our number one priority in child care is to ensure that children are safe, loved, and valued. Scientific research proves that children can't learn and grow successfully if they don't have these basic needs met. And living in fear means you are not safe. And children in Minnesota are living in fear regardless of race or immigration or citizenship status. I've heard a lot of talk from politicians over the years about how they are working to protect children. And then these same politicians fund, support, and vote for policies that allow ICE agents to use violent, abusive, and racist practices that harm children. They are harming children, not protecting them. And to our elected leaders, if you truly want to protect children, don't vote for a bill that provides ICE with more money to continue harming those children and families. If you truly believe in protecting children, invest that money in children and families and work together with us to make sure each child is safe, loved, and valued every day. Thank you. I am going to invite Erica up to lead us in some chants.
Ice out!
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 Who's friends?
Our friends!
Who's friends?
Our friends!
Who's friends?
Our friends!
Who's friends?
Our friends!
Who's neighbors?
Our neighbors!
Who's neighbors?
Our neighbors!
Who's neighbors?
Our neighbors!
Who's childcare centers?
Our childcare centers!
Who's childcare centers?
Our childcare centers!
Who's childcare centers?
Our childcare centers!
Who's schools?
Our schools!
Who's schools?
Our schools!
Who's schools?
Our schools!
Who's streets?
Our streets!
Who's streets?
Our streets!
Who's streets?
Our streets!
Who's kids?
Our kids!
Who's kids?
Our kids!
Who's kids?
Our kids!
Who's kids?
Our kids!
Whose families?
Our families!
Whose families?
Our families!
Whose families?
Our families!
Whose hoods?
Our hoods!
Whose hoods?
Our hoods!
Whose hoods?
Our hoods!
Whose churches?
Our churches!
Whose churches?
Our churches!
Whose synagogues?
Our synagogues!
Whose synagogues?
Our synagogues!
Whose synagogues?
Our synagogues!
Whose mosques?
Our mosques!
Whose mosques?
Our mosques!
Whose mosques?
Our mosques!
Whose stores?
Our stores!
Whose stores?
Our stores!
Whose stores?
Our stores!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose government?
Our government!
Whose government?
Our government!
Whose government?
Our government!
Whose government?
Our government!
No funding for ICE!
Hello, my name is Peg Nelson, and I have been a teacher in the Columbia Heights Public School District for the past 33 years. In my 33 years as a teacher, I have never experienced any disruption in learning or threat to any of our students' safety like the current ICE occupation in Minnesota. These actions have changed the very fabric of our Columbia Heights schools and have made every student, teacher, parent, community member less safe. Columbia Heights schools and all of us have adversely affected the learning and impacted all of the students regardless of their immigration status. It is not normal for elementary age kids to see a large portion of their classmates gone. It is not normal for our hallways to have refrigerators, freezers, and stacks of boxes with food and supplies for our families that are afraid to leave their homes. While teachers are trying to maintain normalcy for our students, there's a level of fear constantly that permeates our buildings. Many families are afraid to send their children to school. One day last month, we had 200 students absent from our school out of our 570 students. On average, we have about 130 students absent each day from our schools. They're afraid to come to school. Our school population is 66% Hispanic. They are being disproportionately impacted. Our district recently began offering an online option for our students who do not feel safe coming to school in person. But as COVID showed us, virtual learning is not the same as being in class. Students fall behind because they're unable to attend the class safely. A colleague who teaches special education at our high school reported they had immigration agents actually pull vehicles into the courtyard at the high school, and the agents were there in the courtyard where our students eat their lunch when it's warm, and the students could view that from their school windows. Obviously, the students were very bothered by the fact that the agents were on the property, and again, they felt unsafe. The colleague also reported that several high school students have been pulled over and questioned by immigration agents. One student who has a speech impairment reported that agents mocked them, that student, mimicking the speech impairment while speaking to that student. Agents asked him where the student's mommy was because they knew that student drove their mother to and from work because she felt unsafe. The message was that the agent would eventually detain his mother. The student arrived at school shaking and crying from this terrifying and cruel encounter. This harassment goes beyond just the students and their families. Our principal, our superintendent, our school board chair have all been followed and harassed by ICE agents, often after speaking publicly. Just yesterday, our retired principal, who was pulled over and harassed by agents after giving our students, on his time that he's retired, rides home. Even our teachers who are simply delivering food to our students have been followed. We don't know how much longer we can sustain our efforts in the face of federal intimidation. As educators, for the sake of our children, we need ICE to stay away from our schools and out of Minnesota. If they do truly leave Minnesota, no child in America should go through what Columbia Heights and other schools in Minnesota have endured. ICE needs to stay away from schools everywhere. Thank you so much for listening today, and please welcome now Senator Erin May Quaid.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Minnesota State Senator Erin May Quaid. I represent the suburbs, Minnesota's Apple Valley, Rosemount, and Eagan. What we are experiencing in Minnesota is just the test case for what Republicans want to unleash on the rest of the country. Republicans cut our healthcare funding, our food, children's cancer research, rural hospital funding, higher education, and to give billions of dollars to ICE. And all that money for what? To destroy our small businesses, detain our friends, kidnap our babies, and murder our neighbors. They're in the elementary school parking lots, sitting at the bus stops, chasing us inside our grocery stores, terrorizing our streets, haunting our hospitals, violating court orders, breaking our laws, and violating the Constitution. And why? Why are they doing this? The Trump administration's public statements, their stated goal of removing 100 million people from this country. There are only 50 million immigrants total in the United States of America, most of whom are lawfully present. So we know from Trump's own words that they want to remove Black, Brown, Asian, and Indigenous people from this country, citizens, lawful permanent residents. That is what they have started in Minnesota. That is what they want to bring to the rest of the country. Despite a so-called drawdown, we can tell you nothing on the ground has changed in Minnesota. I had to put my phone on silent to give this speech because I'm getting messages right now. They're by the daycare. They're down the street from the school. They're in the apartment complex parking lot. They're knocking on doors, going door to door. That is happening right now. That is why Minnesotans are organized. Despite the lies of this administration, the Minnesotans that are organized are hockey moms with minivans and whistles. We are daycare dads with pickup trucks delivering groceries. We are teachers providing support to families in hiding. We are students with signs at walkouts. We are grandmas with Costco accounts. We are pastors, imams, and rabbis with unwavering faith. We are labor members with iPhones. We are Minnesotans. We are brave. We will stand in the gap forever for our neighbors. We are here from every corner of our state demanding ICE out of Minnesota and in no other state. Not one more dollar for ICE and CBP. And give us our neighbors back. Now I will introduce SEIU member Hamse.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Hamza Hussein. I'm proud of SEIU Local 26 member. I'm also a rideshare driver at the Twin Cities Airport. I'm also a U.S. citizen. I'm here in D.C. because the rideshare drivers are being stopped and harassed by ICE, Border Patrol, just doing our jobs. We are not breaking the law. We are working, helping people get their flights and keeping airport running. We are not only one hunting on our states, and increased ICE activity has created widespread fear, anxiety, and public crisis. Many residents avoid daily activity like working, schooling, and seeking health because they are scared. No one should have to provide or prove their citizenship just earning living or go doctor or walking street. That is not what the country stands for. This is intimidation and profiling, not safety. We also mourn those who were killed by ICE. Their death shows how dangerous this situation is. And why we need to end this chaos. I'm here standing with my city. This has to stop. Our airport, schools, and communities should be a place of safety, dignity, and respect. Our tax dollars are to be used to reflect American value, not tear families apart or killing the citizens. We need ICE out of Minnesota. We need ICE workplace and out of Minnesota. Thank you all.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Peace be unto you all. My name is Imam Salah Muhammad. I'm from Rochester, Minnesota, an organizer with Isaiah, Minnesota. I want you to say, we stand up when I say, when dignity is threatened,
We stand up.
When families are hurting,
We stand up.
When justice is needed,
We stand up.
that is Minnesota. Thank you. Members of Congress, my fellow Americans, my name is Imam Salah. I am a faith leader. I am an imam. And most importantly, I'm a father, a son, a husband. A few weeks ago, my phone rang. It was my mother. Her voice sounded urgent. She said, come home, I need help finding something. When I got there, she was searching through drawers, papers, old folders. I asked her, what are you looking for? She said, my passport. Then she paused and asked me a question I never imagined I would hear from her. Should I carry the real one in my purse or a photo of it, digitally on my phone? My mother is in her late 70s. She lived in this country nearly 30 years. She worked her entire life. She helped build the very school she still works today. She is a U.S. citizen. She is a law-abiding citizen. She has never had any citation, even a parking ticket. And yet in her own home, in her own town, not traveling anywhere, she felt like she needed to carry a proof that she belongs. That moment broke something inside me, because for the first time in her life, she felt like her belonging could be questioned. For more than 20 years, whenever I return from traveling abroad, I am pulled aside, taken into a room, questioned, where did you go, Salah? Who paid for it? Why were you there? And we are constantly told, just carry your papers and you'll be fine. If you are documented, you should be okay. But many of our neighbors learned it, didn't always feel that. It wasn't simple. If you look like me, if you spoke with an accent like mine, in those moments, papers didn't always matter. And the truth is, this is not new for us Muslims. Since 9/11, many of us have been questioned, stopped, detained, and made to feel suspect simply because who we are. History shows a painful pattern in this country. Fear is often turned on one community at a time. There was a time when it was Black Americans were property under slavery on Jim Crow. There were times when Irish and Italian immigrants were treated as outsiders, as threats to a less than. Today, many in our Somali community feel that same weight, different generation, same pattern. But history also teaches us something else. Every time this country has faced that moment, people of conscience stood up and said, this is not who we are. We cannot ignore what happened in Minnesota. Two of our neighbors, Renee Good, a mother, Alex Brady, an ICU nurse who took care of our veterans, lost their lives in encounters with federal agents. Their deaths shook our communities. This is not politics. This is pain. This is about trust. This is about dignity. This is about whether power answers to the law. Because in a constitutional democracy, no one is above the law. No badge, no agency, no institution. And when communities feel targeted, something changes. Restaurants have become empty. Small businesses are struggling. Grocery stores are quiet. Children become afraid to go to school. Fear enters our neighborhoods, and when fear enters, dignity leaves. Let me say this clearly. This is our country too. We work here. We raise our children here. We serve here. We build here. We belong here. God says in the Quran, chapter 17, verse 70, and we have honored the children of Adam, not some. It did not say it said all the children of Adam. Every human being carries dignity. Every person has honor. Every child deserves to feel safe. No human being is illegal. No child is an alien. I'm not sharing this story to invite sympathy. I am sharing it to awaken conscience. Members of Congress, we did not come here just to speak. We came to ask you to lead. No more blank checks. No more funding without accountability. We need real investigations, real oversight, real consequences when lives are lost. And to the watching American people, you matter in this moment. If you hear these stories and stay silent, if you feel something in your heart and do nothing, then nothing changes. Call your representatives, call your senators, write, speak, because history always asks one question. When people were afraid, when dignity was on the line, where were you? And we should be able to answer that. One day our children will ask what we did when fear knocked on our neighbor's door. Let us be able to answer and say, we did not stay silent. We stood up, we spoke, and we chose dignity over fear. Thank you, Minnesotans. And I would like to invite Patty O'Keefe.
Hi Hi, everyone. My name is Patty O'Keefe. I'm a lifelong Minnesotan. I've lived in South Minneapolis for 14 years. I decided to get involved when the President of the United States called the Somali community garbage and said that there were going to be ICE agents descending upon our city. I signed up to be a legal observer to document what ICE was going to do, and we knew that they were going to be coming for our Somali neighbors and all of our immigrant neighbors. On January 11th, days after Renee Good was killed, and after breaking no laws, I was arrested and detained by ICE violently. During my arrest, agents pepper sprayed into my vehicle without provocation. They smashed the windows of my car. They dragged my friend and I out. When they put me in the car, they started taunting me, mocking me. They made demeaning comments about my appearance. They said the worst thing. One of the agents said, "You guys gotta stop obstructing us. That's why that lesbian bitch is dead." Speaking about Renee Good. It's hard to share honestly how that made me feel, how that makes someone feel. It was extremely cruel, and I just kept asking myself why. How could you say something like that? And then I remembered that cruelty is the point. They took us to the Whipple building and held us for 8 hours. We were released without charges after that. While I was there, I saw people crammed into cells. There was no privacy for going to the bathroom. You had to beg for water and to go to the bathroom. I heard crying, screaming, pleading, "Let me go, let me go, let me go, please let me go." I heard a child crying, screaming. I heard women screaming in desperate agony. In my time there, I was not ever allowed to make a phone call, and was made to feel like my biological needs and that my constitutional rights did not matter. That was a month ago, yesterday. Since then, ICE has continued their campaign of terror. The quote-unquote drawdown was for optics. It was to shift the media attention away. Since Tom Homan came to Minnesota, there has been an uptick of legal observers that have been taken by ICE. They are still preying on our children outside our schools, our daycares, and at bus stops. Inside our hospitals. Our hospitals. And they say they're going after the worst of the worst. Let me tell you who I saw and who I heard in that detention center. Women between the ages of 30 and 50 years old, mothers, many of them, children, men in their workwear, in their pajamas, our neighbors. These are not criminals. So no, it is not slowed down. And Minneapolis, Minnesota, will keep fighting back against this complete unraveling of our constitutional rights and of our dignity. But we won't let them take that from us, our dignity. We here today, we have left the communities that we are defending. We are all playing roles in our community back home. We have come here today to tell Congress that we need support. All the money that the GOP has stolen from us, from our health care, our child care, food assistance, has supercharged this campaign of terror in Minnesota and across the U.S. What is on the table today is an additional billions of dollars in funding. And to that, we demand not a penny more. No more. In Minnesota, we have been bravely confronting ICE. The least our Congress members can do is confront the Trump administration by using the power of the purse to curtail this campaign of terror. So, stand with Minnesotans. Stand with the majority of Americans. Stand with justice. And say not one penny more. Thank you. And I'm going to be introducing Ruth to come up now.
Actually, slight change of plan. I'd like to pass the mic to Representative Morrison, representing Minnesota's 3rd Congressional District.
Good morning, good morning. Wow, this is amazing to see all of these people behind me who made the trip to our nation's capital. Yet again, doing what Minnesotans do best, going to incredible lengths to stand up, speak out, and protect our neighbors. I want to say how proud I am of our state always, but especially right now. Minnesota is showing the world what it looks like to stand up against a tyrannical administration of cruelty, hate, and lawlessness with strength, dignity, and love. You see it in the faces of everyone here. Teachers, small business owners, tow truck drivers, labor leaders, legislators, people who are using every resource, tool, and opportunity they have to try to help their neighbors. These are dark and harrowing times, but it is the unwavering strength and resilience and compassion of Minnesotans that gives me hope and fuels me every single day. So thank you to each and every one of you for all you are doing. You are making a difference. What's happening on our streets is wrong. The Trump administration's campaign of terror and retribution against the people of our state is wrong. Every single day, we are seeing unconscionable civil rights abuses, constitutional rights abuses, human rights abuses. I saw it last week when I performed oversight of the Whipple detention facility in Minneapolis. People in leg shackles, people sleeping on frozen concrete floors with no blankets, no real food, no real medical care. The cruelty and lack of humanity is a disgrace to who we are and is beneath what we should expect in the United States of America. What the Trump administration is choosing to do to human beings in this country is simply abominable. It's traumatizing our children, traumatizing all of us, and it's not only causing incredible emotional and economic harm, the violence and brutality and inhumanity we are seeing on a daily basis is damaging our moral well-being as a nation. And as we stand here today, I want to be so clear. My Republican colleagues who control the House and the Senate could stop all of this today. Not in a couple of weeks, not in a couple of months, right now. If they could show a fraction of the courage of the people of Minnesota, a fraction of their patriotism, a fraction of their fierce commitment to defending our democracy, our humanity, our dignity, our decency, our Constitution, and the rule of law. Minnesotans have stepped up for their country. And it is far past time that the Republican majority in Congress do the same. Americans across the country are demanding that Congress finally reasserts its power as a co-equal branch of government. We cannot give one more penny to ICE as long as this lawless agency is violating Americans' constitutional rights, blatantly racially profiling, brutalizing people, terrorizing our communities, traumatizing our children, and killing people in our streets and in their custody. ICE out of Minnesota and ICE off our streets. I'm going to keep pressuring my colleagues to stand up and do the right thing, and together we will keep fighting for a better, safer, stronger country. Thank you so much, all of you Minnesotans.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Ruth Anna Buffalo. I stand here as a Native woman, a parent, a community leader, and as your relative. I'm speaking for my family, for my community, and for our ancestors, and for the people of Minnesota who are too afraid to leave their homes right now. What is happening in Minnesota is not policy, and it is not lawful. The behavior and tactics we are experiencing are creating fear in our neighborhoods and in spaces where our people go for resources and safety. Parents are afraid to let their children play outside. Families are afraid to go to work or the store. Community spaces are going into lockdown. Our unhoused relatives pushed further into danger, being taken for no reason and no accountability, and we still have missing relatives at this time from our unhoused population. Where is the accountability? This is not public safety. This is trauma. And it's happening in our own homelands. When Renee Good was killed, our community witnessed chaos, vehicles left running, blinkers flashing, people frozen in shock. It felt like a war zone, and it is a war zone. And the normalization of that violence must stop. ICE activity has targeted Black and brown people in Minneapolis, including law-abiding United States citizens, community members, and members of federally recognized tribes. And I need to say this clearly. We do not blame ICE alone. We must hold the United States Cabinet accountable. We must hold Congress accountable. They fund this chaos and violence. They authorize it. They created the system that has unleashed this violence. And when that violence violates civil rights and liberties, this country's lawmakers must answer for it. Because what we are witnessing in Native communities across the country is the violation of the civil rights of tribal sovereign citizens and people. Tribal nations have a political and constitutional relationship with the United States. The federal government and the states are obligated to honor and protect tribes. Although we stand shoulder to shoulder with our immigrant relatives, we are not immigrants to this land. We are the first peoples of this country. We are citizens and people of sovereign nations recognized in the United States Constitution. And yet our tribal IDs are ignored. Our sovereignty is dismissed. Our people are targeted, detained, and are still missing. That is a constitutional failure. We are in a constitutional crisis. Congress, the people in power, shape what this country learns about its own history. And our children are still taught a narrow version of tribal Native nations, if we are taught at all. So when these systems act in ignorance and harm tribal youth and adults, especially those relocated to San Francisco, Los Angeles and Minneapolis, Chicago. This harm is not accidental. It is intentional and systemic. There are more than 700,000 citizens, people of federally recognized tribes living in large metro cities today. We are not invisible. We are not outsiders. We belong here. We all belong here. So what have we done? We have done what our ancestors have taught us. We have been good relatives. We help tribal members obtain identification. We've hosted tribal ID pop-ups. We check on elders. We check on our neighbors. We protect the unhoused. We step in where the system failed. The people of this country are showing up to support our neighbors, but community care cannot replace federal responsibility. Community care cannot replace federal responsibility. And today I'm speaking directly to Congress. Have the courage to protect the Constitution you swore to uphold. Do not give ICE or DHS another dollar, another penny without accountability. Not without civil rights protections, not without recognition of tribal sovereignty. Not without consequences when unlawful violence occurs and continues to occur. This is about the Constitution. This is about innocent people. This is about innocent children. This is about whether this country is willing to protect its own people. Our children deserve to grow up surrounded by love, not surveillance. By dignity, not fear. By safety, not generational state violence. We deserve to live in our homelands free from repetitive harm by the United States federal government. The world is watching, our communities are watching, and future generations are counting on the decisions being made right now. So hear us clearly. Hold them accountable. Not just ICE, Congress, and the cabinet. Hold them accountable. No more funding without accountability. No more unlawful violence. No more ignoring tribal nations. Reach for courage. Vote to protect the Constitution. Vote to protect innocent people. Vote to protect the future of this country. We are still here. We are sovereign, and we will not be silent. We are still here. We are sovereign, and we will not be silent.
Oh, boy, it is cold today. Whew. Yeah, that's coming from me. Jeez. Buenos días. My name is Samuel Hernan Cardoso. I am a leader with Unidos Minnesota. As I prepared for this speech today, I asked myself one question. If I was alone in a room with members of Congress, how would I tell them? How would I tell them that regardless of this initial withdrawal and what people thought what was going on from... Sorry. How do I tell them that... Oh, jeez. How do I tell them that regardless of this initial withdrawal and what people thought what was going inside of our state from the outside, that we're still occupied and have been occupied for the past 6 weeks? Yes. How do I tell them that my family business that we've owned for the last 20 years is in danger of closing? That our building, which houses 34 small businesses, a cooperative called Mercado Central, is our home, is more than just a building. It's a haven and a cultural hub for the Hispanic community. A place that has helped humanize us, not just to the outside world, but to ourselves. At Mercado Central, we all belong, And now because of the violence, fear, and scapegoating, all these small businesses are at risk of going bankrupt and closing down. How do I tell Congress that since December I've had to endure the weight of uncertainty, not just about my future, but also the physical safety and well-being of my family, my friends, and my neighbors all over Minnesota? A weight which makes it hard to breathe at night. Something all of you share with me, I'm sure. And how do I tell them that these businesses, I'm sure we've lost like 98% of our clients and sales, and that every time they come into our businesses, we see the fear in their eyes. Families, we see it. We see how families are stretching every dollar, making impossible choices between basic needs like groceries, rent, or car insurance. Seeing Mercado Central grow quiet has been a heartbreaking experience. A place that was once full of life now feels uncertain and fragile. That loss isn't just emotional, it's economical. And when small businesses struggle, our entire local economy struggles and crumbles. And how do I tell Congress that I'm an American too? That I was born here? That this is my country too? To everybody behind me, I'm fighting alongside you today because 20 years ago, my family made the choice to make Minnesota their home. A land of opportunity in which my siblings and I could have a better, peaceful, and productive life. And it's time that Congress fights for the interests of regular working people, and because of that, I'm here to demand ICE continue to leave Minnesota. We want real accountability for the brutalization and murders of our community. We want no more additional funding. And we want nuestra gente, who are stuck in an unjust limbo, a clear path to citizenship. Thank you.
Thank you to our friends from Minnesota. ICE out! ICE out! ICE out! ICE out! ICE out of Minnesota! ICE out of Minnesota! ICE out of everywhere! ICE out of everywhere! Let's go tell Congress how we feel!
Oh my goodness. Bless you, bless you, bless you for me not planning properly. Are you from Minnesota? And I was like, it's way warmer here than it is there. I know, I was thinking, you're all like, you said that. Thank you for all. That's how everything is so powerful. I want to be every American. Good luck with everything. Good luck today. Thank you all for being here. We just pass it on to you guys on the second generation. All of us. Are you going to testify? Or are you going to be at the hearing? So you don't have to. I brought one. It's in my hotel room. It's going to be 30. It got weirdly cold. It did. The wind was a little more than I expected. Oh, you guys are fine. Thank you. Go get some cigarettes, right?
If you're joining the prayer march, we're right here. We're right here. For those who are joining the prayer march, around the building, we're right here.